Thank you, Mr. Meyers. Members will be recognized by order of seniority for their 5 minutes of questioning. Additional round of questioning may be called after all members have been recognized. I now recognize the chairman of the full committee, gentleman from Tennessee, Dr. Green, for 5 minutes of questioning.
First, let me say thank you for your statement. There was a degree of humility there that is impressive, and I appreciate the transparency that we have seen. I think some of the biggest lessons we learn are in times of adversity, and you guys have shown the right attitude, so thank you. In terms of the update, people are really important to me in the cybersecurity. The cybersecurity workforce is my number one issue. I mean, I just pushed a bill yesterday that will hopefully address the big shortage that we have across the country. But who made the decision to launch the update? Did AI do that, or did an individual do that? And can you tell me how that decision was made?
Thank you for your question and your comments. Yeah. AI was not responsible for making any decision in that process. It is part of a standard process. We release 10 to 12 of these updates, content updates, every single day. And so that was part of our standard operating procedure.
And these updates are automatic globally? They go global all at once when you send an update out?
The updates were distributed to all customers in one session. We've since revised that. In the full testimony, I've included a graphic that depicts what that now looks like, and that is no longer the case.
Okay. So your CrowdStrike is no longer fielding your updates like that simultaneous universally, if I understood the answer to your question. Okay, good. Honestly, that was probably my biggest question, Chairman Garbarino, was to just see that single fix was in. That's huge. And I think would have prevented what happened from happening. And you have a way of doing, you take, look at how American Airlines, I think their router systems were different and it prevented part of their systems from going down, and some of their systems did, whereas other airlines, it went universal and they wound up with a more catastrophic, outcome. But I'm glad to hear that you guys have decided to stair-step that update implementation. I don't really have any other questions. That was my biggest concern, so I yield.